This seems to be a fairly common problem, especially when collaborating on music projects. When I make the videos for this website, I typically start off with 16-bit 48 kHz linear PCM files if recording with my video camera, or 24-bit 44.1 kHz while recording through the PC's sound card. Then when I mix that file, it's rendered as a 32-bit floating point WAV file so I can keep quality loss to a minimum. Its final file is in the AAC format, encoded at a bitrate of 320 kilobits per second that is embedded into an MP4 container along with an H.264 video file. Then YouTube takes that file and recompresses it even further. Files that are intended for distribution purposes only, such as MP3 files, are not suitable for mixing or mastering. There's a reason they're called lossy formats, because they lose quality. Those files discard data that would typically be used to bring out details in a track, or that would be used during processing to not sound like garbage. It's true that WAV files cannot easily be emailed. When I handle things like that, I have to upload to my web server. There's really no way around it because of the restrictions that email providers put on the maximum uploads. So I'll either use an FTP server or Dropbox, and actually recently I've started using Skype to send a direct connection. I've even used BitTorrent to upload 12 gigabytes of video files before, just because it was taking way too long to put on my FTP server. The workaround to using uncompressed linear PCM files or AIFF files if you're on a Mac is to use lossless compression so that there is absolutely no quality loss. Formats such as WavePack, FLAC, or Monkey's Audio are what I use. Then, once the person on the other end downloads those files, they convert them to uncompressed files so that when you're mixing or mastering, the processing is smoother. Because lossless file formats can eat up a lot of processing power. So really this all boils down to communication. Never assume someone will send you a proper file or bring a mix into your studio with a certain format. You have to discuss this beforehand. And definitely tell them, do not just convert an MP3 to a WAV file instead of re-exporting their project to an uncompressed format. I have had that happen to me more than once. And if you're currently recording to a lossy format, stop right now. Do the right thing and record to an uncompressed format because your mixes depend on it for a high quality output. This has been Adam for RealHomeRecording.com.